What's up, you beautiful people? Stone here, and today we're back in Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth playthrough part 30. Damn, we hit 30 parts, and we're here about to go into Kowloon level 5. If he will finally let us pass, get away, don't come close, get away. Wait, what do you mean? I thought we had to come here. What is going on? Or maybe it's not here, maybe it's level 1. I could have swore they said level 5, or maybe I was just saying level 5. Well, we're gonna find him whichever way, even if it takes me a while. Wait, what is going on here? It just stopped me all of a sudden. What were you doing, Stone? I waited for a while at the meeting place, but when you didn't show, I went on to Kowloon level 5. Please come and join me here as soon as you can. So we're supposed to go to 5. Okay, I didn't think we were supposed to go in the back of level 1 just yet. And here we are, but there's a giant wall in our way. I guess she's gonna put it down? Or bring it up or sideways. It's gonna slide in a direction. Maybe it'll just fall over. We'll walk over top of it, or it'll fall inward and squish her. Oh no. You don't say. It's cool though. I mean, yeah, that's you kind of have an excuse to be. You just don't want to get ahead of yourself, okay? Still want to be calm, cool, and collected. You can have your anger though too, because that drives you. Hey, I didn't ask you to care about me and help me, so you shut your mouth. You could say that, yes. Not a bad thing. Why? Why do you say that? What? But not this time? What are you talking about? Of course we are friends. You shut your mouth. What? How could you say that, Yuko? That hurts me. Why? Are you trying to push me away? Are you just doing that move right there? Nice. Flowery logic is that? Hey, I'm sticking you like glue, like I told Kyoko. You should be lost for words. We shouldn't be wasting our words on talking about us when we should just move forward. We gotta find a way. What? Oh no, is this Suedo? It is. I wish we didn't though. That's very upsetting. Yes, it is, you bastard. And close your mouth before I put something in there. Yeah, okay, yep, whatever you say. Yeah. Yeah, at his expense. He's going too fast. He bit off more than he could chew. Yeah. Assimilation. Yeah, you could say that. So he's doing that. Does that mean he can't come back into the real world? Oh no, because everything's digital, so they can just Things can come and go as they want, apparently. Relax? What? Boy, you don't calm down yourself. What? Why do you keep saying helpful? What? For what? Just information? Right, yeah, but that was different. She didn't consume the eater. The eater kind of consumed her. My guy doesn't look angry except for my stance. I'm just like, look at my face. I don't look like I could do anything. I don't think he really wished for exactly that, but okay, you weird genie-ass habit bastard. When are we gonna stop talking and whip some ass? How could you know that?
それがロードナイトモンというデジモンだったとまではさすがに知り得ませんでした。付け加えるとすれば彼女の行為には私もほとんど変わりているのです。彼女は人類だけでなく世界そのものを破滅に導こうとしています。これは私の望みとはかけ離れている。いや、もはや暴挙以外の何者でもない。 私の夢はあくまで世界の進化であって破滅ではないのですから。そこでお二方に提案です。我々は最終的な目標こそ違えど現段階での利害は一致している。
Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you?
ここは一つお互い興味。
Yuko, don't tell me you're freaking falling for this.
彼女がデジタルウェーブの制御に使っているプログラム
Oh
は
no, of course.
私が組み上げたプログラム。
We're gonna have to have his help so he can help us with Crusadermon.
ゆえに私ならば象をさもなく停止させることが可能です。ですがロードナイトモンさんに襲われたらそこで当座の目的達成までボディーガードを依頼したく。
I don't feel good about this at all. I mean, it does for our main enemy, but then he's gonna turn into another pain in the ass. But I guess he's the lesser of the two evils. But he's still evil. We still have to choose. Just messed up. So we're actually going someplace, or you're just using it? We didn't have to fight anything off? Oh, we have to... Are you actually going to be like a physical thing that follows me around with Yuko? Or are we just going to be in here now? Oh, there's a copy-paste things all over the place? Or just copies? That's the interchange? Such incredible density for digital wave behavior to be visible at such a level. If we make it that far, can we stop the flow? Yes. We just entered the shout-out command directly. The shutout. Doing that will block the digital wave flow and should halt the supply to Exomon as well. There are traps set up throughout the area. An interference field is jamming communication with the outside too. How very thorough. Then does that mean that Crusadermon is hiding somewhere in this area after all? I do seem to be detecting a large data mass. I don't know if it's Crusadermon, but it is certainly one of the entities known as the Royal Knights. Oh, so we're gonna have a big old boss man fight then. Okay, then let's get into it, shall we? Nice, he's not a physical thing with us. Hallelujah. What's going on now? Yes, I'm certain that these wicked traps could only have been set by Crusadermon. Probably in order to buy time. They're underhanded as well as malicious. Miss Rie's personality seems to be showing through. So she is kind of malicious? It wasn't totally her in control? Crusadermon, that is. What are you laughing at? You aren't far behind in the personality game. I finally got a glimpse of the real you. That's it, I'll call you Yuko, the Black-Hearted. Oh no, I don't want to do that. No, why am I fucking gaslighting her? What is going on? You aren't... I'll just poke a little fun. We're both as quiet. She didn't like it. You jerk. Yeah, she didn't find it funny at all. Whoops. Hey, a whole ass Skull Greymon? Damn, Cyberdramon and an Antilamon? This is definitely a battle where we do main move attacks. Let's go! Get out of here. I've been good, but I might actually fall for a trap soon. They're around here somewhere. I haven't tripped anything yet, but we'll see. You want this? You want the Lightning Dragon Sword? Boom! Get on out. No, and then Antilamon gets to go for before Biggie. Biggie's kind of slow. He hits hard, but he's slow. Simba's our fastest by far, but let's see. Can we do this? Yes. Everybody gets to hit somebody. It was cool that the whole enemy team was a weakness. Oh, I forgot she had that guy. What's that guy's name? Something Greymon? Kaiser? No, it's not Kaiser Greymon. It's like, I think it starts with a G, like Gao Greymon or something. Something like that. The only reason I have a Karamon with me is so I can, like, force encounters if I need to. I was doing that while I was doing some side quests. I needed to fight some things in the wild, so... Let's see, is this the real direction? Oh, it is the real direction. And then this one? Okay, yep. I have a feeling that something's gonna happen if I didn't choose the right path. Memory up, let's go! Now what's through here? Is there anything? Is she gonna talk to us again? Nah, we're just gonna have to choose a path again? What's this? Oh, I read one of these before that told me about the traps. And about like the darkness ahead and whatnot, so I'll read this one and we'll get on with it. Oh, he actually fell into a trap. What's gonna happen? Oh no. Wait. Where are we now? Oh, and then we go in this and it takes us back up maybe? And then we get to try it again? Okay, I guess yeah, that wasn't that bad. We've made it to the middle. Only fell for one trap. Solemn voice? Who could that be? Is this Dynasmon or is this Craniumon? This might be Craniumon. We haven't met him yet. It is. Really did a good job with Craniumon because I feel like he always has like this kind of personality in all the media I've seen him in, where he's like to the point. He has his what he wants to do and he doesn't really say much else. Right, unhonorable. Like, yeah, you helped us, but it's not good of you that you betrayed your own kind. Are you gonna join sides with Craniumon now that you've gotten here? Did you just want to come to this big old data stream for whatever reason? What's going on?
問題なく共存できると思います。
Yeah, you should think.
どうです？他の種族の進化に貢献できるまたとない機会ですよ。知的生命体としてこれ以上ないほどの晴れがましい機会です。ほら、協力したくなってきたでしょ。理解できんな。お前ごとだ。返答するまでもない。
That's right, Craniumon. Don't believe a word he says.
そもそもどのような申し出であれ、貴様への協力は人間への協力に他ならん。それはイグドラシルの命に背くことと同意。花から起こり得るはずもない。やれやれ、神への猛獣ですか。実に愚かしい。貴様、我が忠義を愚弄するか。
Oh, you're gonna get it. I'm not saving you, Sueda.
まったく嘆かわしい限りですね。変化すべき世界にとって歯車を止める小石のように厄介です。おのれ、言わせておけば。
Damn. He's gonna get you now.
誉れであり、誇り。愚弄することは断じて許さん。
That's right. Get it. Just give it to him already. Poke him with one of the ends of that. Yeah. That's the name of his glaive sword thing he's got right there. The double-ended thing like Thanos had. How could you still keep your composure, kind of? He's still smiling. Right, we have to clean up your mess. Oh my god, you can't back up your mouth? I mean, that he did hire us or want to partner us with us for that reason. Oh man, okay, we just gotta knuckle down, get our gears and get our hands dirty. Look at this dude. Just 620 damage right off the biggity. What type are you? You're vaccine, so data is good. So let's give you that hitters. S-word is still staying out, so we're not going to swap out until it's Biggie's turn with Chomper. We'll do that Will-O-Wisp slash that this guy does. That animation is pretty clean, pretty solid. Just keeps going. Boom. 443, no crits actually. Well, Biggie, you're moving out. Chomper, you're moving in. Here we go. Now we can see his cool attack. Gaia element, is that going into, okay, Simba? We're all eating it. This is super easy. Get out of here. Simba is fine. Howling Crusher. You can't fight a lion there, can you, big boy? Only 200 damage, that's fine. What's a brave metal gonna do? Maybe I should have done acceleration boost first. Dude, that animation is just crazy. It's longer than most, but it's crazy. Only freaking 261 though. How much does that do? Oh, almost 700 with a crit. Though, Grand Rock 3, missing it. S-word, hell yeah. Now you get rocks dropped on you for 19 damage. Wow, you're really helping out there, my guy. Now Chomper's not going to be able to do anything for a turn. So it's going to fall back on S-word's shoulders, and I think he can't stand one more lightning dragon sword. Goodbye. Well, that was the thing. Craniumon was probably the easiest role night we've had to fight so far. Memory up DX! Hopefully that means I can put Shaky back on the team. He's had to sit on the bench for a little bit this last episode. Get all through this leveling up. I know, level up, level up, level up. We all love it, but get it out here. I wish there's a one-click-fits-all kind of button. Stop trying to twist him to see you as a good dude. Why aren't we, like, interjecting? No, don't listen to him. I'm right behind him, just like, nah, 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 nah. What is happening to him? Yeah, you're a simple soul, Craniumon. I think that's another reason why I like you. Pretty straightforward dude. Oh my, he disappeared. Don't sound so freaking upset. Right? Brazen my ass.
反論はしませんが、事実は事実。どうあれ、悲しいことは悲しいのですよ。
Yeah, okay. I can't believe a word you say. Whoa, just like that, it all went away?
エグザモンは力を失い始めるでしょう。
スエドウさん、あなたも父の死に関わっているんですか？
お父上の死は残念。彼が描いていたエデンの理想像は本当に素晴らしかった。私にとっては数少ない心の底から尊敬できる方でしたよ。ロードナイトモンの暴走を止められなかったことを私は今でも悔やんでいます。それに家族を失う悲しみは
ロードナイトモンは父の作ったエデンがデジタルワールドを蝕んだと。父やその子供たちには罪があると言っていました。
No. Just making excuses for herself so she can just kill whatever she wants.
本当にそうなんですか？あなたは真実を知っているんじゃないですか？
おやめなさい。悲しい記憶を取り戻すのは新君だけで十分です。
Wait, recover? What do you mean by that? Does Kyoko actually know, but her memory got deleted? Or do you know and your memory got deleted? We can't just get rid of sadness. Sadness is a part of life. You need to be able to be sad in order to really appreciate what happy means.
私はこの世界から悲しみを生まれてしまった悲しみを生み出す原因を
You can't do that because that makes it also so people won't care about things. If you don't have grief, you can't. No, it's not how that works. Like, freaking Kyoko wouldn't have done most of the things she's done to help build her character if she never felt grief for her dad and her brother. She would have just left her brother there probably, or she would have tried to help, but it would have been out of rage or something else, and she would have gotten herself and other people hurt. You can't just get rid of things, then we won't be human anymore. Nice. Are you gone now? Please leave and don't have any retorts or double backs. The end of grief is not the evolution of humanity. I know it might seem good for a lot of people in certain circumstances to be like, oh, I'm feeling so much grief. I wish that sounds good to me. But it's just freaking... it's just bait. He's baiting you in. Bad things are going to happen from it. It's kind of what happened with Arata. He laced his sweet, sweet words together and he fell for it. Hook, line, and stinker, because he's dumb. It's probably coming from a place. He's probably lost people too. I mean, it does make some sense, but it's just not morally just. I see. Nice work. You might have stopped the digital wave supply to Exomon. Wait, did my sound get shut off and she's actually talking? I don't know. I'm just going to read it. But given her his sheer data volume, we're not liable to see a big effort right away. For now, we'll have to wait and see. I must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and Stone? Wait. You could keep talking. Get a bigger talk on. Sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. No, you're fine. I know what you were trying to do and imply. If anything, it just made our friendship stronger, so it's okay. It's okay. You know you can't just peel me off like a band-aid. You know when we met... Oh, no, yeah. When we met when I said all that? What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Then never mind. I said never mind, just forget it. You're something else, Dylan. I said to forget it, didn't I? Then I'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer, hacking or a crowbar? Oh, gosh. She got... I guess that stick about her personality earlier wasn't a total joke. I must be going then. Goodbye once more. Ta-ta for now. Seems as if Yuko Kamashiro has changed somehow. Something happened. I'm gonna tell you with my hand, because I know sign language, but all I have to do is bounce my hand like I did. And you know all my information. Oh, you summoned her. Yuko, the black-hearted version. Perhaps it's her doppelganger or something. No, if that was the case, she couldn't talk to us. Doppelgangers can't open their mouths. Then my next guess would be, bilocation? She created another copy of herself through force of will? But why? And to what end? Fascinating. Really? You're just going on... I thought you were a detective, not a loony case? Or it might also be an expression of her persona. Everyone knows that she grew up wearing several different masks. The daughter of a CEO, the leader of a hacker team, the unhappy girl growing up alone. It wouldn't be much of a strength or a stretch for her to use these abilities to serve her in the real world. Yeah, she's like an actor of life. She can whatever fits in certain situations she does. It helps you survive. I mean, we gotta adapt as people after all. We do is necessary. This has gotten interesting. This is how a mystery case should be. Rife with riddles. Hee hee! Why did I just seem to take that to heart for some reason? Well, I just did some more side quests, and it turns out that I was like helping these kids. I think it was the cult kids again. I don't know why they keep showing up, but I have to keep doing weird stuff, and we had to go and search this place at like around midnight until 2 a.m. And then we found out that it like the thing making these noises that they were worried about was just this old guy that for some reason comes to the coffee shop at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and he's just like, I don't know why I come here. And then there was this weird moment where it's just him, and he's talking to a monitor, and Pete pops up, and then Pete runs away, I guess for whatever reason, and then the old man's like, Miko, is that you? Like, so does he know Pete? Because we know Pete lost his memory, so right now we're in like the Pete arc, I guess. So let's figure a little bit more out. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all, not a thing. Wait, what? That's what he did. He kind of disappeared from, like, that old man trying to say hi to him. What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come back here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed. Why are Digimon disappearing? Wouldn't that kind of be a good thing in certain circumstances with the bad ones? This case comes in from Old Man Mizushima. I think that's the guy we just talked to that I was talking about to you. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the occult club members. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do that. Sounds good, man. We're going to get down to this whole Pete situation. I really want to find out about this boy. I love this man. He's just great. What the hell? Is there an earthquake? Tremors? I know Japan gets them sometimes, but what? It feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake. Yeah, it was an earthquake. Or it was a kaiju. A Digimon kaiju like frickin' Examon. Oh, now I gotta speak to these people. Welcome, grab a drink and have a seat and stay as long as you like. That didn't do anything for me. An earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything of the sort. I'm going crazy. I got weak legs then. They're just giving out on me, shaking my whole body, making me think, I don't know what's going on. So Old Man Mizushima is not in right now. Alright. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up. How do I just skip time? It's literally just gonna do like a cutscene the next day, early morning. We're gonna hear him come up the elevator and walk down the hallway. We just gotta go right back up there. Here he is. Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know. You stopped by yesterday afternoon, but you couldn't find me? You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. Or maybe you just thought Pete was Miko? Another earthquake? Maybe it's just my body, because my body's made out of data and it's like going unstable and whatnot. Oh, hell. Are you at K Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the fourth floor. It's a really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. What's that, an earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the first floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave. Pete! I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine just as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this. It's Miko. No, I'm Pete. Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me. What is happening? This is also weird. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Stone, please leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. Oh, he's afraid to change. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Oh no, now I feel bad. They're both sad. Did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old intranet lines that computer is hooked up to. So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. Stone, I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you. Oh, I'm sorry, Pete. We have to. It's for the greater good. Please let me be. Don't wake me from this dream. It's not a dream. This is real. What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out. Go through this. Finally, we're out. That place was freaking gigantic, and now we got this whole thing? Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? Wait, did you remember who you are and you don't like who that is? No response. Let's find Pete. Oh, we gotta. What's this thing? These are usually important. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 1? Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to any and all work within the area. A large lake formed, and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers, and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. Oh no! What? Was that Pete somehow? Today something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of the bed. It was cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But these two detectives eventually showed up. Kyoko and Stone. Stone asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know. So Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yep, Pete. That's my name. How does Pete make sense for time capsule? It made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. We got the keyword Pete. Who do we talk to about that, though? What mystery is this? Another one? Nakano Broadway Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence in its incoming doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shoto Expressway, was completed ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that stage. Yoshido really likes this girl named Tsuyume Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's 1 in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance, but what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshito's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshido talk to me so happily. Wait, so he was a cat, or was he the boy that died? Or why did they have to give us that piece of information? I'm a little confused right now. Knocking Out Broadway Construction Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When the construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. Damn! East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore construction on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost to some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yeah, I did find that really weird that the first floor goes to the 3rd floor, and that's the only escalator, and there's no down one. Yoshito told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired, but he said his son still had a good time. People also call Yoshito Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshito Mizushima. Yoshito is a big important man in the computer room, so he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad that they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could go have seen the World's Fair with Yoshito too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay, I'm content. Yoshito Mizushima. Damn, he sounds like he was a good cat though. He liked his life. Wasn't much, but like he said, he was content. Knocking Out Broadway Construction Part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants and infernal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule from the very start. Shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal, whatever that word was. People who brought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments. In the end, this meant that the formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Why are we learning so much about the building? I like these bits more. Yoshito always has me sitting on his lap, patting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshito. Yoshito always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshito gave it to me, so I love it. Miko. Why are we getting all these keywords for? And that wasn't the last one? Part 5. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the originally purpose set forth for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere. Okay, it's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything, but it's never been this dark before. Yoshito's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshito, where are you? Yoshito? Yoshito? Please, sit me on your lap and pet my head again? Yoshito? Yoshito? Oh no. I'm sad. I'm so sad now. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm You're a cat that got turned into data somehow by that weird machine, that vacuum tube computer? So it's begun, though I have to say, this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. So the earthquakes were happening? It wasn't in my head? You were lying to me? Who am I? Somebody, anybody, tell me. You were a cat, and now you're a Digimon, and you're great, and we love you for who you are. What you were in the past doesn't matter anymore, but it's nice to have those memories. Wait, we had to fight you? To make you remember? Machwish 3, Pete, how strong? Damn! How strong are you? Why I don't want to beat your ass, but we might have to. Do we have to do it 3 times or just once? You are healthy boy, but you're also taking damage. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Pete. But not goodbye, Pete. Please don't let Pete be gone after this. Are we gonna have to make Date back into his original just data bits pieces? Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. So you are taking Miko as your name? Is that why you have an M on your forehead? Yoshito is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshito's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshito. How did he know that you were his cat and not a Digimon? And I only had to tell him one of those answers for him to snap out of it and for us to finish the mission? Whoa. Looks like the tremors have stopped. Just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Hee hee. Wow, that's what you were most worried about? Or did one already break? Miko! Miko, it's really you! Yoshito, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long. I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend. No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go. Oh, Miko. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I'd have never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. So, what am I saying to them now? I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. The computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there. My memories of my family. Fuyume Yuki. Anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room, and we spent many, many hours together over the years. Eventually, they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up and came back here who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up and over time nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you so much. Now you can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day. Wait, so I'm a little bit... my brain is like, wait, so was he a cat? And so he got sealed in and he died. And then he turned into a Digimon. That seems a little messed up, but in the long run, he's still kind of alive-ish? But that was a bad situation he was in. Does he have to remember that too? Like, starving and everything? Enough of that. I see, nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow using the building's internet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree, Stone? Maybe he didn't perish. Maybe he just, through power of will and that weird American machine, it fused him into there, and then he was fine. So he never went. He was always is. We can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all those years is because of the digital wave abnormalities we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. What part of that? You mentioned that towards the end, old man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier, where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to an entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd physically been getting into the building so much that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently? Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshito Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more? I don't think we should. Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Nah. Oh, that's understandable. Then it's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie, or cats in this way. Alternatively, we could let the occult club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day after going after it. No, we can't. Just because he said, please don't come after us, doesn't mean we could send some other people to do it. That's just wrong. I mean, they came face to face with a real what? You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves. Yeah, that's right. More like that. Let's keep it great. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living, the normal and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall we call home. Dang. That was really different than I thought it was going to be. So let's turn that in and let's end this off here, guys. Ooh, a memory up? Sweet doggy, or sweet kitty, because of what just happened. So I'm going to leave it off here. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I know I sure did. And if you did, remember these 3 things. You're beautiful. I appreciate you. And have a great one. Miko says bye.